All right, welcome everybody to the first ever episode of Shifts and Giggles Garage. This is going to be the Jeep J10 build series. First of all, I want to say that if you came to this channel looking for automotive advice or anything like that, unfortunately you might have to go somewhere else because this is purely for entertainment. I'm not an ASE certified technician. I'm not an auto body specialist, paint specialist, fabricator, welder, whatever. I'm at best what you would call a weekend warrior or a tinkerer. I'm actually a carpenter by trade. So I am, however, very mechanically inclined. So what are we doing here? This is just like an introduction video. So I apologize, it's going to be a lot of talking. I might try and do a little bit of work here in a minute, but I kind of want to let you know what we're going to be doing. And hopefully what I'm trying to accomplish. Obviously, I'm hoping to refurbish this Jeep back to its original glory. How did I come about having this Jeep? It's actually from a friend of a friend. The identity of the person I'm going to keep a secret because they are trying to surprise their significant other. I cannot talk today. So a few months ago, they came to me and said, "Hey Ryan, you've done some work for us in the past. I really want to surprise him. Do you mind if you took on this project? What do you think about taking on this project?" And I said, "You know what? I'd love to do it." I'm always up for a challenge. And I said, "I tell you what, I'll go as far as I feel comfortable in my own skills and everything." And they said that would be, just fine. Obviously, they would want the whole Jeep completely refurbished and looking very pretty again. But I feel pretty confident in my abilities to restore this old Jeep. I'm not really sure how long it's going to take me to do all this. There isn't really that much of a deadline or anything. I think I have to have it done by this upcoming August or September or whatever. This was a running driving Jeep. It was mainly used on a farm, and when I went to test drive it, it actually ran like a top. When the guy pulled the choke, he stepped on the gas pedal a couple times, it fired right up, and it purred like a kitten once he put the choke back in. Recently it didn't run so good. I think mainly because the battery had kind of run dead, and I mean that definitely would kill it, but I think it got some bad gas in there somewhere. So it hasn't run in probably 2 or 3 months now. So the purpose of the video, it's not going to be the best video editing quality. And like I said, you're not going to get the most, the best mechanical advice on this channel. Because like I said, I'm not a technician. Mainly the purpose of these videos is going to be for let's call it the client, because she wants to keep an eye on like the progress and maybe have it for later on once the significant other gets the Jeep and says, "Oh, that's so cool, he recorded the whole refurbishing of this old Jeep." I'm gonna try and get more of the Jeep instead of me. So yeah, mainly the purpose of the videos is for the client so that they can see where the money is going, and then I'm actually doing what I say I'm doing. So yeah, I'm going to try and be good about doing the video editing and all that stuff. I don't know if you can tell, but it was a Jeep J10, so it had like the full plastic grille in front here. They want to change it to more of the Gladiator look. So yeah, got a lot of work ahead of me. Going to start really tearing into the motor, cleaning it up, changing out gaskets. Basically any bolt-on items are going to be changed out. The part that I guess is intimidating me a little bit is that there is a little bit more cancer on the truck than I had originally seen, which I'm really kicking myself in the ass for that. But we're going to take it one step at a time, and hopefully I'm going to try and be very candid and get as much, record as much as I can for this build series. And if you guys have any comments, compliments or constructive criticism, I would love to hear it. Subscribe, like it, and just comment below if you see me going in a certain direction with the build process and you're like, hey, I got a great idea to get better performance out of it, or this or that, I would love to get feedback, or things that I did wrong or should be doing in advance or whatever. I would love to get feedback, because right now all I have to go on is, like I said, I'm pretty mechanically inclined, and I've got one of these, where'd it go? The Chiltons or the Haynes, you know, repair manual or whatever. So between that, looking at other actual professionals online, I think we should be able to get this Jeep back together and running. Like I said, it was running and driving, so I'm not going to worry about trying to get it started right now. I'm basically going to start tearing into it. I've already got a rebuild kit for the carburetor. I've also thought about upgrading it to a different carburetor. But yeah, that's the Jeep. The client, she also was thinking about doing, because where they live, it gets really, really hot. So you can see, actually, here's some of the cancer right here. You're going to have to see that. Redoing some of these terminal connections and the rust spots here. The hell was I saying? Oh yeah, so there's probably going to be a lot of that. My mind starts going a million miles an hour and I forget what I was talking about, so I do apologize, but you've been forewarned. She has thought about putting AC in, because where they live it gets very, very hot. So this obviously does not. It's got 255 or whatever, so 2 windows down at 55. Actually, I guess it's got a little front vent, so 4 at 55. Yeah, like I said, like the video, subscribe, stay tuned. I'm going to try my best to refurbish the Jeep and to record it and keep you all updated. I'm going to try and keep a video coming every week or so. Got my work cut out for me. So let's get to it, huh? Enough chit chat. Let's get to it. Thanks, guys.